This is my first time on the line tonight, and I just have like a story of confirmation.
Okay.
Because a friend of mine, I just met her on Facebook, and I think she's the friend that you mentioned that she's already kind of like been through, so she's ahead of me in this situation. But it's just like the devil almost tried to distract me from getting on the call, because she mentioned about getting the call, and I was like, okay, well, I got to feed my son, and I got a lot of stuff to do. This is what I'm thinking in my head, like, oh, I don't know what kind of call it is. But she kept, like, she sent me the number again, and she didn't say, like, you really need to listen, but she just kept sending the information, so I'm like, okay, Lord, I must need to get on this line. So I'm on the line, and you started talking about every single thing I'm going through with just like the distractions, or when I'm contemplating like removing stuff and the names that's together and the keys and giving the keys, but like everything's just happening like right now. So like you were speaking, I messaged her and I was like, well, yeah, she's talking about like disconnect everything so you won't have reminders and stuff, but like I just had a child by him. So what should I do in that situation? How am I going to get over it? And you mentioned the exact thing about when you telling yourself in your head, like, you need to break it off, and then you end up pregnant, and it's like a connection that you have forever because you have to co-parent with them. And it's just like, oh my goodness, wow. Like, I started having chills and shaking. Like, it's just like, that ain't nothing but that. I really feel like crying right now because, oh my goodness, I'm just full of joy just to hear it. He said back to me like, okay, don't contemplate it, don't think about it, do it. So this is like confirmation for me as well. Like, it ain't nothing but God. That's all I can say and rejoice.
Wow. What's your name?
Jessica.
Hey, Jessica. How you doing?
All right.
Good. I'm so excited that you got on. Your friend loves you. She loves you. I mentioned earlier in the call that when you make a decision to move forward and do something, the enemy is going to come back to test you to make sure that you meant what you said. And when he comes back, he brings reinforcement. But guess what? Because God is with you, he also brings reinforcement. And that reinforcement for you was that friend constantly shooting you those text messages. Hey, get on this phone.
And I just met her on Facebook. I just met her. Not even a week. I just met her. Like, it's just so amazing.
Wow. I love it. This is it. This is what this platform is about. You are a perfect example of that. Thank you for your obedience to that feeling you had of getting on to the call, because you got, it is my prayer at the beginning of the call, I said, please, Lord, let everyone who gets on this call get what you brought them here for. The only reason why any of you ladies dial into this call or listen to the recording or any of that is because God led you to it, period. Now, he may not have told you directly, but maybe he used a friend. Maybe he used a random Facebook post you saw or something and just popped up, or you saw somebody else, coming to the call and joined the event page, and you went to be nosy to see what they were getting ready to do, and next thing you know, now you got what you came here to get to. And that's the beauty of everything. Thank you so much for raising to share. I appreciate you, and you blessed me by doing that.
No problem. Ain't nothing but the Lord. That's all I can say. I gotta start. Like, today was my first day as far as my motivation and getting back up, because I've been really down and depressed about the whole situation. So it's just like everything, like, it's like a domino effect. Like, if you just knew what my day was like, if I had time to tell you, it's just like a domino effect. God is moving a whole lot faster than if I would have tried to do it myself. So it's just like, wow, I'm just in shock.
Well, praise the Lord for it.
Yes.